Okay, so today is the second day that I'm going to attempt to create a second video in a row where I just basically start speaking without having any prior knowledge of what I'm going to say. The video yesterday was to explain what I'm doing here. I want to publish a video on YouTube every single day, about a 5-minute long, and I just want to document in real time my experience with being able to improve my public speaking and speaking into a camera ability. Again, like I mentioned in the last video, I was inspired by Vin Jiang. He's one of the probably the best communication skill teacher that I've ever heard. And so I was really inspired by a lot of the things that he teaches and he's been advocating for. So I just wanted to put into practice some of the things that he suggests. And he suggests that you should record yourself on video every day for 5 minutes just to practice the skill of impromptu speaking and get familiarized with this aspect of having that pressure to say something for a long time. So that's one thing that I want to work on too. I just don't want to say the word so. I want to work on my pauses. Pausing for most of us is an awkward thing to do. I think it is for me. I've always, growing up, thought that awkward silences are truly awkward. So naturally, I want to fill in that silence with and or so or So I'm trying to consciously think about that, try to avoid using those words. And instead of using so, I just pause. And learning from Vin Jiang, what he says is that when you use these filler words, it takes away clarity from your message. It makes it less clear, because when you sound like this and what I'm trying to say, it just makes everything more jumbled. What I've also been learning is volume. I think that's something that I naturally have always been good at. I have a good volume. I can talk loudly without losing my voice. But the thing that I can probably improve on the best is the pause and the rate of speech. Talking really fast and then slowing down to make a point. So that's something that I want to work on. And also pronunciation. I've gotten better at pronunciation already. I used to kind of talk like this. Actually, if you watch one of my earliest videos, it was a video about me trying to explain how somebody can build credit. I work in banking, and that's something that I talk to a lot of people about, and I wanted to just put that as a video. And I was watching that video yesterday, and I realized how little vocal facial movement I have when I was speaking. If I could have just moved my face more, my eyes, I think the video would have been more engaging. So, did it again. More engaging. Something else that I've been learning a lot is the power of storytelling. That's something that I want to get better at, because I've noticed that it is true that when somebody tells a story and they draw a point or a conclusion or a message to that story, you can remember it. If you can make your whole speech or video about a story, people will remember that. In fact, a couple of days ago, I was watching a video, and I've been watching a lot of Vin Jiang, so sorry that I keep bringing his name up. But he was showing a video of him teaching one of his students about telling a better story. He first told this, he reported this story, is how he phrases it. He reported a story. And then he asked the person to actually give more detail, give more dialogue. And I like how sometimes when you're doing dialogue, if you change your body to go this way and then the other person speaks and you do this, I've noticed that that is something that's important. But I'm at the 5-minute mark already, so I'm really excited about these. I really hope a year from now I can watch some of these earlier videos and I can compare that video from a year in the future to this video and see how much I've improved with how I communicate. I'm excited about that. I hope to do this video again tomorrow.